everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title of this video, today I'm going to be going through my autumn bucket list. So I have my autumn bucket list here. I actually started this a couple of months ago during the summer when it was quite warm, just because I was so excited for it to stop being unbearably hot and start getting nice and cool. So I thought I would make a list before autumn started, just because I wanted to be ready with a list of everything that I wanted to do so I could start doing them early. So I have a list of loads of things that you can do that are very autumn themed, as well as things that you can do to put you in a very cozy and autumn mood. I think the only thing that I did last year was I went pumpkin picking on the day before Halloween, and then on Halloween we had a spooky movie night where we watched a few horror films. But this year I really want to try and do some very sort of like cozy activities instead of like spooky activities. So on this list I don't really have any Halloween themed or spooky things. It's mostly just cute autumn cozy things. It's been raining all day. It's already starting to get dark. I'm wearing my first jumper. It's now cold enough for me to put a jumper on in the house. I have my pumpkin flavored coffee in my cute little Starbucks mug that I got last week, and I also have a clove pumpkin candle going in the background. So grab a nice blanket, get all cozy, and let's get into my autumn bucket list. So the very first thing on my list is going apple picking. It sounds so cute to go to like an orchard and just pick some nice apples and then go home and bake yourself a homemade apple pie. I've never made an apple pie before, but that's definitely something that I want to do. It seems like that would be so much nicer to do if you go and pick the apples first. Do an autumn photo shoot, so wrap yourself up in a really cozy outfit, grab a nice hot drink in a flask, go to your nearby park and take some really cute pictures with the autumn leaves. You know those pictures that you see on Pinterest where people are like holding their pumpkin spice latte in front of like a pile of leaves, or just holding a big pretty leaf up? They're just so cute, and I really want to take some pictures like that to sort of like journal my autumn this year, and then print off some really cute pictures and like stick them around my room for little decorations. Making an autumn playlist. This is something that I actually did a couple of months ago during the summer. I was already getting prepared and getting myself psyched up for autumn, so I created a little playlist with all of my favorite autumn songs, and then you can just listen to it whilst you're having a nice bath or while you're in the car, or just to get you in an autumn mood. Decorating your room for autumn. This is something that I've been so excited about this year. I have never decorated my room for autumn. I have some decorations that are on their way, and I went shopping in HomeSense last weekend. I actually have a HomeSense shop with me video coming out next week, and I'm going to be doing a decoration haul video as well as a decorating my room for autumn video. So if you want to see that, please subscribe. They will be coming out very soon. But I just can't wait to have some fake pumpkins dotted around my room, some lovely candles, some pumpkin bedding and cushions. If you're an autumn lover like me, it's definitely something that you should do. This one is a very obvious one, but visiting a pumpkin patch. I did this last year and it felt very cozy. It was the only thing that I did last year, like I said, but it still put me in a very autumnal mood. Unfortunately, we went at a time where all of the pumpkins are pretty much gone. We went on the day before Halloween, so there was only a handful of pumpkins left, and I was really hoping to see some really cute white pumpkins, sort of like those type pumpkins, like the really small white ones, but they only had a few of the big orange pumpkins left. I really want to visit a pumpkin patch again this year and then carve some pumpkins, have a cozy autumn bath. It is just the coziest thing ever on a cold autumn evening to just have a nice warm bath, light a few candles, use a pumpkin bath bomb. Lush recently released their pumpkin bath bombs. They have a little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern bath bomb. I've already ordered it and it's on its way. And then stick on your autumn playlist and just relax in the bath. Put on your pumpkin scented body lotion and get into your pumpkin bedding. That sounds so cozy. Do some autumn baking. Something I really want to make this year is a pumpkin pie. I've seen some canned pumpkin that I think people use in America to make pumpkin pies, so I'm going to order myself some of that. I'll probably film it as well, but I'm just going to make myself a lovely pumpkin pie. Go autumn candle shopping. Like I said, last weekend I went to HomeSense and I had to pick up some of their lovely candles. If you haven't been to HomeSense yet and you love autumn and autumn smells, I definitely recommend going and checking their candles out. They have the biggest array of candles I've ever seen in my life. They just look so cute, and you have to have candles in the autumn, so I feel like you could make a day just going and smelling as many autumn candles as you possibly can. Going for a nice walk with a pumpkin spice spice latte, grab yourself a nice pumpkin coffee, or just make yourself a nice coffee and have it in a flask, and then go for a nice walk in autumn and just look at all of the lovely leaves, all of the nice scenery, and you could probably take some really nice pictures as well. Make some pumpkin soup. I have never made soup before, and I don't know why, because I know how easy it is to make. I don't think there is a nicer meal to have on a cold day than a nice warm bowl of soup, especially homemade soup. Create an autumn coffee recipe. You could get some different coffee creamers that are like flavoured. You get loads of different autumn syrups. I know TK Maxx have a load of autumn coffee syrups. I went to HomeSense, they only had a couple there, but the one that I've got in this coffee is caramel pumpkin scone, and it's so nice. So you could always just play around and make like your own signature autumn coffee recipe. Have a cozy autumn picnic, going to a nice park and laying a checkered blanket on some autumn leaves, drinking a nice warm drink and some homemade autumn snacks, and just reading a book. Go autumn shopping, look at all of the cozy jumpers and the lovely scarves, all of the chunky boots. I definitely need to do this year. I have a few jumpers, just like a handful of them, but a lot of them are really itchy, and like this one for example, it's nice and it's cozy, but it's not very autumnal, so I really want to go and find some like neutral or some like nude tone jumpers. Go for a nice scenic drive. I can imagine just getting in your car, putting on your favorite autumn playlist and driving around, looking at all of the scenery, looking at all of the Halloween decorations, all the lovely leaves, all the lovely views. Maybe even bring like a pumpkin spice latte with you if you want to. Go to a corn maze or a hayride. I have never done this before, and I don't necessarily know exactly what it is, but it sounds very autumnal. I don't know if the corn maze is an actual maze that you walk through. I'm really not sure, but if it is, that sounds really nice. Creating an autumn film or program list. I have a big list of films and programs that I want to watch this year. Of course, Harry Potter is on there, but my favorite autumnal program is Virgin River. If you haven't seen it already, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's on Netflix. Create an autumn pamper routine. So just go out and find as many pumpkin scented products as you possibly can and create yourself a lovely little pamper routine. Pumpkin scented face masks, body lotions, shower gels. I know that in the UK the Body Shop do a load of pumpkin scented products, and also Lush have come out with a new pumpkin face mask that I ordered as well that I'm really excited to try. Autumn photo a day challenge. I've seen these and it looks so much fun. It's basically a challenge where it gives you something every single day to take a picture of, and then it's like autumn themed. So it could be like a pumpkin spice latte, it could be an autumn leaf. I feel like that would really push you to do something autumnal every single day, because you'd have to take an autumn themed photo every day. Make some autumn DIYs. You could make yourself a lovely autumn wreath to go on your front door. Also from the range, I've seen a load of, I think they're ceramic pumpkins, like white ones. You could always grab some of those and just paint them and just make them look really cute. Make your own caramel or toffee apples. I feel like this would be the perfect kind of thing to do if you went apple picking first, although I guess it would depend what apples you pick. If you picked like the cooking apples, I guess you couldn't make one of those, but if you had like the red apples, you could always make one. Learn to crochet. You could make like a little pumpkin plush. I've actually seen some free templates for pumpkin plushes on places like Hobbycraft. Have an autumn pet photo shoot. So instead of a photo shoot where you go and take pictures of yourself, dress your pet up in a really cute Halloween costume or an autumn costume, take them for a nice walk and just have a little pet photo shoot. I really want to dress my dog Teddy up in a pumpkin costume and just take him on a nice walk and take some really cute pictures of him. Creating a autumn wallpaper for your phone or your laptop. You could just get all of your favorite autumn pictures from places like Pinterest and create yourself a lovely wallpaper for your phone and your laptop. Going to a bookstore and grabbing yourself a really cozy autumn book. I feel like there's something cozy sitting by a window when it's raining, having a nice warm drink and just reading a really cozy book. Do an autumn walking challenge. This is definitely something I'm going to do this year. You could make your own challenge, so you could just say I'm going to go for 10-minute walk every single day for the entirety of autumn. I also feel like I would have a lot more motivation to go on long walks if it was autumn because of just how pretty it is outside. Make an autumn vision board. Create yourself a vision board of exactly how you want your autumn to look. You could always do one where you include pictures of things on your bucket list. You could even print it off and stick it on your wall or set it as your laptop wallpaper. Staying in a cabin for the weekend. I have always wanted to go to one of those cabins that you see on those like cozy films and and just sitting in front of the fire playing some nice board games and spending the weekend in a cozy little cabin. This is definitely something I'm going to look into this year because I've never ever stayed in a cabin before and I have wanted to for years, so I'm definitely going to have to see if I can find a really cute one in the UK. Okay, so that was everything on my autumn bucket list. I'm so excited to tick all of these off and just complete all of them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do every single thing on my list this autumn, but I'm going to try my best to do as many of these as I possibly can. And I also hope I've given you some inspiration for your own autumn bucket list. If you love autumn as much as I do, you'll want to do as many things as possible to make this autumn as cozy and as eventful as you possibly can. If you have any other suggestions of things to add to this bucket list, please leave them in the comments down below. I hope you all have the most cozy and autumnal week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.